Get on that nigga, man. Keeping relationship fresh.
Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Production.
7 Mile Radio.
What up, though? Good afternoon. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day, my baby.
Hump.
Y'all rocking with another episode of Excuse My Truth podcast with Mac and Macho. What up, Mac?
What up, Macho?
I ain't never complaining, my baby. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Doing very well.
And as always, the engineer, the man behind the board, Mr. Mark D, 7 Mile Radio's on. What up, my baby?
In the
Word,
building.
man? What's the word?
Never gonna complain, my baby. You having a good day?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mac, happy Wednesday, man. How's your day going so far?
Man, I've had a very productive Wednesday. I always do, though. I have no choice. But
What makes your Wednesday productive?
the fact that I accomplished everything on the list that I set out to accomplish.
So you legit, like, when you wake up, you have like a
Before I wake up, I have a list
to-do
of
list?
yeah.
okay, nice.
And I check that bitch off as I go, and I've accomplished everything that I've set out to do. So that's what makes me feel like I've had a productive day.
Absolutely.
A productive day, yeah.
Absolutely.
And you, sir?
My day was live. My day was productive. You know, the corporate shit is lit. I got brokers in town. Well, they left. Brokers in town for a success track visit. And it was lit. It was a super lit day. If I seem a little distracted, it's because I'm putting a caption on tonight's episode.
Well, let's introduce the episode with a song. Let's introduce
All right.
the title with a song, Mr. Winans.
So first of all, we appreciate y'all tapping in with us. You know what I mean, on another episode of Excuse My Truth podcast. On tonight's episode of Excuse My Truth podcast, we're going to talk about best friends being only friends. So I have two songs that kind of like come to mind as we talk about this topic, and it goes, best friends.
Hey.
How many of us smashed them best friends? Before we go any further, fucking friends.
Fucking friends.
Fucking friends. Okay. And then the second song is by my guy 50 Cent. If I was your best friend, I fuck on you all the time. If I was your best friend, I hit you all from behind.
Nigga.
All right, those are two songs we're going to start off with. Best friends, how many of us smashed them? So,
How many of your best friends you smashed, Macho?
so let's be very clear.
That
Let's
should
be
have been
very
the title
clear.
of the show. Friends. How
Right.
many of us smashed them?
Damn.
Damn.
We can go back and
Hey,
change
we
it.
gotta edit that.
That's the name of this, best friends. How
Best
many of
friends.
us
How
smashed
many
them?
of us
And this topic
smashed
was introduced to us. We put out some feelers out there, and Taj savage ass came up with this topic because we are sure and confident that she has
Kudos
absolutely
to
smashed
Taj.
a best friend or two or three, because that's just the way.
Well, she at least smashed her man's best friend.
Right. Yeah.
and-
'Cause that's what. Yep. So
And
whether
married that nigga.
whether she smashed the best friend, she smashed her dude best friend and
Right.
married him.
Right.
Okay. But anyway, so back to your question, D-Mac. You said, how many of my best friends have I smashed? And that would be two. Two. The mama's super thick. She said she 22. She seen the 22s. We can from 222. So I hit two of mine. But here's the thing, though.
Let's define
That,
close
see,
friend.
come on, man. You already finishing my sentence, my baby. Because what the fuck is a best friend? Okay.
Google says it's the closest friend, your closest friend.
So let me just
And
take
they
you
get-
down.
They didn't give any other requirements.
And I should have probably tapped in with my best friend, because it's funny because like a lot of people like don't even call my best friend by her name. They just like, they don't call her Angel. They just call her best friend. Like even my cousins. And my cousin, and what I thought I met her through my cousin. Well, I did meet her at my cousin's birthday party, but my cousin apparently wasn't like, they weren't really friends. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, they knew of each other, but I think the best friend came to the party because she knew I was going to be there, and that was her way to, you know what I'm saying, like shoot her shot. So, in hindsight, she absolutely became my best and closest female friend just because of the way she held me down. You know what I mean? Like as a single father raising three kids, I needed help. You know what I mean? Like that village was there, and she really took the role as just a very, very close friend, and we just started calling each other best friend because like we were at the time, to your definition by Google, the closest friends. You know what I mean? But I was definitely taking her down through there. You know what I mean? I was absolutely taking her down through there, and then I think it got to the place of her wanting more. You know what I mean? And wanting to like transition from just being best friend to like wanting to really be bae, you know what I mean?
Right.
Whereas if I was very content with
Being
where
best
the
friends
with the
with
relation, best friends with benefit, just because I just went in the space mentally, you know what I mean, emotionally and spiritually or financially to really even entertain transitioning to friendship. But that aside, she was absolutely ready for a relationship because the moment she hit me with that ultimatum, and I didn't give her the response she wanted, she ended up jumping into a relationship, only to regret it. But that was because she wanted a reaction out of me. You know what I mean? She wanted a relationship with me, but couldn't get the relationship with me. So
Y'all still best friends?
we're still friends. We're
Okay.
we're definitely still friends, still cordial.
So that's a far cry from best friends or close friends. That's now we're cordial.
Yeah, because she jumped into a
The sexual
relationship.
dynamic just changed the whole friendship, right?
Yeah, 100%. And then because she jumped into a relationship, you know what I mean? And when you're in a relationship, like, ain't no best friends. Like, you know what I mean? Like, your dude ain't about to be cool with, you know what I mean? Like, your best friend when I know that I done beat that motherfucker up. You dig what I'm talking about? So that, I mean, literally, like, I just, like, scaled back from the friendship. And just out of respect for what she was trying to accomplish, you know what I mean, in her relationship. But then once the relationship ended, which we knew it was, she definitely pulled up, you know what I mean? But she only, like, hit her, like, once after that, you know what I mean? Just because she didn't really deserve, you know what I'm saying, to be, you know what I mean, to get back on the roster like that or whatever, just because of how it
To
went.
be one of.
Yeah, well, no. Well, not one of, because I'm a Christian. But what I'm saying is,
What the fuck does that have to do?
whereas if I think men and women, so here's the thing: can men and women be friends and be best friends without smashing? Now here's the thing: a friend of mine, and I tagged her on a post because she made a post and she was like, "I miss my best friend. Like, I can't wait to get home and miss my best friend." But she had already posted a video of her and her best friend, and it was like looked like they were sitting either in his bed or in a bed, like rolling up. You know what I mean? So nothing about the video said best friend. It said like doggy bone about to pop.
So maybe she was referring to her significant other as her best friend.
No. She's single.
Oh, she's single. Okay.
She's single, and this is her best friend, her best male friend. But she absolutely made a post, and she's like several days later, and was like, she can't wait to get back home because she missed her best friend, and then she needs some dick. That's what she's put in the post. So I jokingly
So she
said,
getting dick from her male best friend?
yes. So I jokingly said, duh, because like when you saw the video, only Stevie Wonder would not think y'all was fucking. You understand?
Why? Because they were sitting in the bed rolling up?
Well, it was too. It was
vibe.
yeah. The vibe
It
was
a
not
little intimate.
100%.
Oh, okay.
100%. You know what I mean? And I'm not even saying that best friends can't be in each other's room sitting in the bed, but in that moment you see, like Doggy Bone was excited, like rolling up, he knew he was about to blow and he was about to get some pussy. You know what I mean? Like that's the energy that I picked up from it. But that being said, I know several, well, and I guess on the outside looking in, male and females who just have great friendships with no smashing. Now, I'm a little under the side where I think there's always that attraction. There may be some flirting. There may be like, well, y'all may even played around a little bit, but never penetrated. Does that now like take away from the topic? You know what I mean? Does that mean like, well, we ain't never smashed, but we did like,
I mean, but so as a man thinketh,
oh,
right?
you about to.
I'm just saying. Like, if you've already...
I said I'm a Christian, but,
I mean, but
D-Mac
I
said,
got to give you scripture.
so
though,
as a man
because you're a
thinketh in
Christian.
his heart, so is he.
So is he. And so that what you think, so are you. And so have you already done.
Oof.
Right? So, yeah, it's the same.
Mac.
Mac.
I mean, I just be saying, I had to capitalize after I'm a Christian. I'm like, I'm a reincorporate that back into this motherfucking podcast.
Boy, if podcast is battle rapping, boy, D-Mac would be
Boy,
a motherfucker.
the rebuttal
Goddamn.
queen,
Oh my
queen.
So Carla
Oh,
said,
they scrapping again. Oh,
Well,
my
we are
bad. My
not watching
bad.
hockey
My
in the
bad.
middle
They
of the-
fighting like a motherfucker.
I can never or will never sleep with my male best friend. Are you attracted to your male best? Because see, I know that it's some possibles. Because it could be a female that's not attracted to her male best friend in that way, shape, or form, and vice versa. And those, I think, have the ability to be platonic.
So you saying Carla got ugly best friends for her not to want to smash?
No. I just was asking. That's just my opinion. I don't have best friends. I just don't engage.
So is it possible, Carla? Is it possible for men and women to be best friends? Like, tell us your truth. Like, do you have a male best friend? Have you ever entertained it? Have y'all ever flirted? Have you, like, did y'all try it and then figured out that we would be better as friends, and then that's where the friendship like grew from? Like, what was your truth? Like,
are you even attracted to him to even take it to the next level anyway?
that
You know
part.
what I mean?
Because sometimes you might got a booger wooger best friend. And
You know
that,
what I mean?
booger
And that's just
wugger.
your best friend, and you won't judge him. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't about
Yeah.
to fuck him. You know what I mean?
so here's the thing. And my best friend, or the artist formerly known as my best friend,
Artist for
was
nigga crazy.
like super, like even to the point where my kids like vibe with her. Like even my daughter, me and my daughter talking about her the other day, always had male best friends. And my daughter was just like just the energy and vibe was different, but she absolutely fucked with the kids heavy too. You know what I mean? But whereas if I think we didn't start off as like friends, like it's not like we grew up together, we knew each other for a long period of time, and it blossomed to friends. Like it was on some old like what's your name? I'm like, I'm Macho. Oh, I know who you is. I'm like, okay, well, like how you know who I am? We already Facebook friends. I'm like, okay.
You already know how I'm laying.
So I jokingly say, well, she came to the party knowing I was going to be there, knowing that she would get an opportunity to have a conversation with me, though. You know what I'm saying? And it worked for her. You know what I'm saying? It absolutely worked perfect in her favor, with the exception of the relationship never manifested. You know what I mean? But it wasn't like we went into it we went into it basically, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm digging you, you digging me. You know what I'm saying? First night, first date, you know what I'm saying? Yahtzee. Okay.
So, do you think, Macho, that two people who are or possess the physical qualities that are attractive to the opposite sex can be best friends without there being a crossing of the lines?
I think it's a possibility. If we're just gonna flat out ask, I think it's very possible. Because some people really do not fuck their friends. You know what I mean? Like some people really do like going toward the friends. I do. I have a lot of female friends that I've never fucked, like that I won't cross the line with. I have female friends who we've never crossed the line. There's an attraction there, but I won't cross the line because I know you actively either want a relationship, want a dude, and I can't give you no dick knowing that you want a boyfriend because it's gonna mess up the friendship. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't think you should cross lines like what, like there's some, like if it's friends, like leave it as such. But if I'm gonna, internalize it or case specific to me and my situation, the two instances where I dealt with it, neither one of them like ended, like it's not like it's no beef. You know what I mean? Like the one, she just like, her and her baby daddy it's like too much drama. You know what I mean? And I don't do drama in any way, shape, or form, so I remove myself from it. So outside of that, yes, I think men and women can absolutely still be friends, cordially, best friend, platonic, with no fuckery involved. Now,
Does that depend on the amount of time that they spend with each other? Do you think? I mean, what factors?
I think the real question is if you are in a relationship, are you still able to maintain a comfortable best friend relationship with the opposite sex and then not interfere with the security or the complicity of the relationship with the, you know what I mean? Like with
I think that all depends on how secure and how secure the other partner is, as well as the level of trust that's been established in that relationship.
Yep. I
You know
like
what I'm
it.
saying? Because if you shaky already, my nigga, what you ain't about to do is come to me and be like, this my best friend. Girl, if you don't get the fuck up out my face with that shit.
Todd said she
Now
got two
you
male
shaky
best friends.
already.
Todd, you have two male best friends and you've never did anything with either one of them besides be just best friends.
What's the call-in number? 313-723-0481.
Okay.
Oh, shit. I got it.
Lightning is struck in this motherfucker.
313-723-0481. Give us a call.
That's the call-in
Tell us
number.
about your
Carla, I need you to
It's
call
right
in.
there at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen.
Todd,
If
somebody
anybody
call
knows.
in. We need to know exactly. And we got 15 people tuned in, but only 2 commenting. So we need participation. We need interaction.
Give us a
We
call.
definitely want to know your position on it.
So we have to deal with because we
Wait, pause. Okay, so Taj, I need you to call in. I know you out of town, but it's your motherfucking topic. And you're chiming in, so I need you to call the fuck in and educate us on why you out here fucking the homies. Okay?
What'd she say?
She said one, hell no, and one, yes, back in the day. So does your husband know that you fucked your
It
best
was
friend
back
back
in
in
the
the day?
day,
Doesn't matter.
Macho.
Doesn't matter. Once you
Is she
fucked
still
him,
friends with him today?
that's what
is
she
the
said.
question.
She said, I got 2 male best friends. Let me speak up on behalf of my dog, who's your husband.
got you.
Like, how the fuck you got a male best friend who you didn't let see that arch, okay? You didn't already let him beat it up. You know what I'm saying? How y'all still best friends? Make it make sense to me. Unless you and my dog, y'all swinging, what we doing?
Damn.
I just want to.
Lord. She said, yes, he do know.
Oh shit! See, that's why we know you a different type of savage. But wait, are you and dog still best friends?
Yeah, that was my question.
That's what I was about to say too. Like,
Because, nigga, y'all
So
can't
so I
go
know you
nowhere
I
to
know you
shit.
I know you didn't hit my bitch. Okay, you hurt my best friend, and now y'all want to go hang out with y'all other friend. Like come on.
She said, not the
Stop.
arch.
Stop. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, Carla. She didn't let Doggy Bone see every arch, every pimple, every dimple, every stretch mark. And now y'all still friends, and the husband's
y'all
supposed
back
to be
just
secure.
being best friends?
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, that's
Yes, he married and I'm married. Nah, I don't give a fuck. Todd, stop it. Todd,
Marriage
stop it.
don't mean
Stop
shit.
it.
Okay, this is a nice segue into what I was about
Facts.
to say.
Facts.
Because we have a diverse panel. I have to talk about my world a little bit. Right?
Okay, come on, share
So
your truth.
I could be best friends with a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I'm a nigga bitch.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
I told my little date, the chick I'm dating, I said, I pulled up last week before D-Back, and she came in like, why you took my parking spot? I said, man, I ain't bullshit, man. My nigga really flipping, pick and choose when she want to be the queen and when she want to be D-Back. Cause I be forgetting, I be sometimes, and I know she's like she's a all
I'm a
fucking
lady
woman.
on the east side at night, bro. I need the close spot. What you mean?
Shit.
Hey, when she be calling me, she be want me to come out there and walk her
And
into
this
the
nigga
house.
took his sweet motherfucking ass time coming to the door tonight.
Brandy talking
too.
about she don't like when we skip her comments. Brandy, where you
I
comment
don't
at?
even see the comment.
Where's your comment at, Brandy? There's no
There's
comment.
nothing on there,
blame it
Brandy.
don't blame it on us, because sometimes
Well, it ain't
Facebook-
on our thread. It ain't on my thread.
I didn't see
Well,
it.
yeah, I don't see your comment,
Call
Brandy.
in, Brandy. That's a guarantee
Right.
we gonna hear from you.
Yeah.
313-723-0481. The lines are open.
Right, there we go,
Let's
D-Mag.
go.
Call in.
So this was my segue into my world. So it's easy for me to be best friends with the opposite sex and my girl not be concerned about that, right? Because I ain't about to lay down, put my legs up in the air and do none of that shit, right?
She hope.
No, ain't no hope, nigga. The fuck you mean? Who said hope? This nigga in the blue sweatshirt over here? So you one of them
Shit,
niggas
man.
that think
Hey.
everybody flip flop, nigga. I
Ain't
don't
nothing too hard
flip-flop.
for God. I don't even see. I just commented
God
on here
ain't
twice
got
and I don't
shit
even
to
see
do
my
with it.
comment.
Okay, well let's just keep going.
All right, go
It's
ahead.
gonna show up.
Brandy, call in.
So, yeah. So in our world, it would be more difficult for her to accept me having a feminine,
So you can't.
attractive best friend. I don't even do the best friend shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I ain't had a best friend since middle school.
So you said you basically saying she'd have a problem like if you was friend with a bad bitch.
I don't know if she
A best friend with a bad bitch.
She probably would.
Yeah,
You
oh,
know
she
what I'm
absolutely
saying?
would. She would.
probably
We ain't even met her, but we know she would.
You know what I
right,
mean?
Right, Mark D.
Yeah.
Miss Jackson definitely gonna have a motherfucking problem.
She probably would.
Yeah, she would all this shit. We done already peeped that.
You know what I mean? But
My best friend came to a couple of my
I
birthday
tried.
parties.
No, for real, Macho. I
you
tried
wild.
to be friends, really good friends with the feminine female. I'm like, let me see how this gonna work. You know what I'm saying? So, but it turned into a entanglement. And so I've learned not to befriend the opposite. I won't say sex, but the opposite
Gender.
role.
Oh.
Role.
That's some shit.
because we are of the same gender. We are just not of the same
Yeah, I wasn't even
role.
listening to what you said. I got you now.
Yeah.
I got you, fucking educated ass motherfucker. God damn
My
it.
baby working on her masters. You know the vibe.
You know the vibe. But yeah, so call in. Okay, somebody. Y'all, Taj, you got a story. Somebody got Carly, you got a story.
I need Brandy to call in while she texting me, checking me.
Tell us how that shit works.
Brandy, call in 313. Let me leave the number 313-723
0481.
Only comments we
It's right
see-
there in the bottom right
Macho,
hand
I
corner
see
of the
your,
screen.
04.
I
Yeah, it
see
just
your
popped
comment.
up.
Oh.
0481.
Yeah, so I mean, I personally feel like, like my girl has I guess she has a male best friend. She has female best friends. I really don't care.
So currently right now she has a male best friend.
She has a male best friend. He's engaged to be married.
Okay.
To
Have
a
they
female.
ever?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
And I don't think.
Is
I
that a
don't
question that you asked?
I don't even bother to ask that because whatever the fuck you did before me, I really don't give a fuck about.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So if you so let's go right there because you said whatever she did before you wouldn't give a fuck about. So if you found out today that her and her best friend used to fuck, like they was in a fucking friendship and now they're just best friends, and you're still cool with them being best friends?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't really worry about. First of all, this is the position that I take. People gonna do what the fuck they gonna do. Right?
Regardless, fact.
I don't worry myself about that shit. I don't put shit past nobody either, though.
Right,
At the same time, so anything won't be a surprise to me. You know what I mean? So I just rather gonna let you, be who you were before you met me. It is not my job to come in and try to cut off friendships and cut off relationships. And
So do you stay in the situation? Are you?
I mean, until such time is presented that it looks otherwise to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't look otherwise to me, so I don't perceive it otherwise. You know what I mean? I don't really give a fuck. Because, I mean, if you're going to cheat, you're going to cheat. And at some point, I just, fair warning. This shit's going to come out.
Facts.
You
That's
know
what Janet
I'm saying?
said. Janet said, it could work as long as your other half ain't a whore over the opposite.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And listen.
What's going on, caller? Who is this, and where you calling from?
It's Brandy. Who y'all just tell to call?
What's up, Brandy?
Wait.
God damn,
Don't-
girl!
don't
I just
do
asked
Brandy
you a
on this
fucking question and
motherfucker.
shit.
My child better tell y'all about me.
I don't know.
No, you better
goddamn it.
call like you got some motherfucking sense. This is excuse my truth. We appreciate your truth, but we with the shit too now. You know what I'm saying? Caller, we appreciate you. We didn't see your comment in there, but clearly I got your text. So what did you comment and say? Tell us the comments you said that we don't see.
Real shit though. You don't remember back in the day when I approached you and you was like, "Nah, we good like we is. You just gonna be my sis type shit." And I was like, "Bet," and we've been cool ever since. Like I consider you one of my best friends type shit.
So you ain't one
you
of
ain't
the
never
two?
had no sexual encounter.
No, and which is why, so Brandy and I went to.
Considered that.
Yeah, Brandy and I went to high school together. We both from the same, east side, same neighborhoods or whatever. And she also her kids coach or play for the Little League football team. Her son already aged out. He's an adult now. So we got history. And Brandy and I have always been like super, super cool. Like that's sis now, right? Like, so again, even in the sense of title, again, at 42 years old, like I don't put those titles on. You know what I'm saying? Like when I say sis, I don't play. She said it's the stutter for me. No, because I'm just trying to get it. Because we never. That's what Carla said. She said it's the stutter for me. But no, we haven't. You know what I mean? Like we've never crossed those lines. We've never like played around with it. You know what I mean? Like literally, she come to me for advice. Like I go to her. You know what I mean? Like we got a real life platonic friendship. You know what I mean? And it works that way for us.
And it can happen.
So that's why. So Brandy, I don't know what like how long you were listening in or when did you started to tune in, but I start off and I basically said that I think it's absolutely possible for men and women to have platonic friendships. I mean, like you can look at all the bros, right? Look at Hood. Look at like you got a lot of bros that's like just your bros who you've never crossed the line with. But also, you know what I'm saying? Like you and I both know that you know what I mean. Like you will fuck your friend.
Right. Exactly. But it does exist, though.
Damn, she
That's
said
all I'm
exactly.
saying.
Exactly.
I just wanted to provide an example.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I think so.
You just provided us 2 examples unknowingly.
Oh yeah, she ain't. Oh, she with the shit. She ain't shit. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I love her. You know what I'm saying? But she's definitely a motherfucking cold-hearted savage, which is why I saw it and I knew we would be better as friends. I'm not about to play with you, bro.
No, because see, she might be a little bit more savage than you.
That's
You might
fine.
not
We
be
will
able
never
to
know.
handle it.
We will
Right.
never know.
And
I'm
that's
okay with
it.
that.
Know your limits. That's
100%. You know what I mean? So, and it works out well because even though I never coached her oldest son, like I coached the younger boy, you know what I mean? Like, and the youngest boy, my guy, you know what I mean? So it works out that way. Whereas like, it's never no compromise between my role as a role model and as a coach. You know what I'm saying? Because of our friendship. Right. You know what I mean? So, no, Brand, you're absolutely right, and we appreciate you calling in and sharing your truth. And next time when you call in, you know what I mean, be a little more civilized. Talk to Mark D like you got some respect, okay?
Please and thank you.
Hey,
said,
long
"Ain't
as
this the
you remember
motherfucker
that
y'all
when
said
I
to
walk in
call
Glass
in?"
House.
We
Y'all
appreciate
have a
you.
good night.
You
You
too,
too.
B.
Thanks for calling in.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the partner of the person who has the opposite sex best friend. What do they look like? What does that person look like?
Physically,
No, mentally.
gotta be secure though. Like I think and you just use yourself as an example, right? Like you basically said, like if you found out that her male best friend was hitting it, you would not, you know what I mean? You wouldn't feel slighted. It wouldn't create insecurities. You know what I mean? Because you know what you bring to the table, right? The caller said, I think Janet said it so eloquently too. Like as long as you know your other half ain't a whore over the opposite, you know what I mean? Like then integrity matters. You know what I mean? And if we rocking, to your point, what you did before me don't fucking matter.
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
I don't give a fuck what you did or who you did it with. It doesn't matter. But the moment you give me any
That
reason
shit
to
look
question
suspect.
it, then we got to deal with that accordingly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we got to deal with that accordingly. Because at this age in life and as adults, and I think that's what I can appreciate about how long I've kind of been single, and now that I'm like actively dating again, bro. I'm in such a different. I almost wanted to give my baby mama another crack. You know what I'm saying? Like you deserve this version of who I am today, because she dealt with the bullshit the most. You know what I mean? But like that door closed. But you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like where I'm at today now, as a whole granddaddy out here in these streets, it's a different mental. It's a different spiritual. It's a different emotional. It's different. Shit hitting different. You know what I mean? And I love this version of me. I've never been this version of me in my entire fucking life. So I love it. That being said, nobody got time to play no fucking games. Like if you want to fuck your best friend or you want to be like, do that over there.
Please do that over there.
Please. You know what I
Don't
mean?
waste
Because
my
if
motherfucking
because I'm not about to waste your time. You understand what I'm
Because
saying?
the moment I find out, you're going to feel like your time was wasted because I'm out.
That card ain't no motherfucking stuttering. You know what I'm saying? Like you said that like I had something to add. I was just trying to get my point across. You know
But
what I mean?
let's look at it from this angle.
stuttering.
Even though the topic is best friends with the opposite sex, these days, you got to really think about the best friend of the same goddamn sex.
Oh, so you didn't.
I mean, no, honestly.
Listen,
Yeah.
funny part is my guy, cuz whatever, is it transsexual considered if you still got your part but you were born like is that the right word
Yeah,
for
they
it?
still- yeah.
So I don't think he's had any legit surgeries, but I know he does the shots because he got boobs and he's living his life as a woman.
Okay.
Now, I remember in 9th grade, there was a sleepover in the McDonald's Squares over Lowe's crib, and I heard that dog had gave a couple of the dudes some head. You know what I'm saying? Now, we'll never know, you know what I mean, unless you ask, you know what I mean, Mike, and Mike tell you, you know what I mean? But that being said, they were all friends. They were all friends, went through high school as friends or whatever, but the rumor was you know what I mean? A couple of the dogs was getting their skin removed. You know what I mean? So
It's the metaphors for me.
Man, y'all niggas is a hell of a combo, man. You motherfuckers. God.
that's what it was. And anybody who went to Miller, y'all know what I'm talking about and who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, because both of them are no longer here, so I won't drop any names. You know what I'm saying? To the two that we heard that, you know what I'm saying? You know, but that being said, and these dudes was like hood, you know what I'm saying? Goons, you know what I'm saying?
And this is what I'm saying. You think your thug ass homeboy ain't getting tapped or tapping? You know what I'm saying? Or you think your strictly diggly female BFF ain't putting her legs up and getting slobbed on? You know what I'm saying? So that shit, like I don't really, like I said, I don't put shit past no motherfucking body. I don't give a fuck who they are.
I've always had male best friends. How many?
I don't have female or male.
Carla,
best
how many
friends.
male best friends have you always had?
People can't get that close to me.
She said, I've always had. How many of male best friends have you always had? I'm curious. You know what I mean?
I see the comment.
And have you never hit none of them? You've never crossed the line with none of your male best friends?
It. Swipe to the left and swipe it.
Carla, you be talking.
Oh,
That's
got
Carla.
another
I got a feeling that's Carla. She about to call
Carla
and talk
about
some
to
shit.
go off on you like
What's
I'm batting
going on, Carla?
1,000.
Who's this? Where you calling from?
It's Carla.
Carla's in the building. What you
What's
got to
happening,
say?
man?
What up,
Carla?
East Side?
Good evening.
This nigga done dropped his headphones.
What you say, Carla?
Damn.
Listen, I'm not gonna talk you out.
So tell us about your experience, Carla. You said you best friends with two of your best friend males.
I'm just cool as hell. I'm just that chick that's just cool as shit. So I've always like just hung around my cousins hung around groups of guys who they just were cool. Like it was nothing sexual, nothing, just none of that. They just always looked out for us. You know, anytime we went places, we didn't have to worry about nothing. That's the kind of level it was on. We never looked at them like we gonna sleep with them, or they never looked at us like they want to sleep with us. We were just cool as shit. And if you had a male best friend, you know what he's really about. You're not about to put yourself in that type of situation,
Right?
Where he's dealing with chicks that he calls slut buckets, or whatever. Like you just know what type of guy he is, so you don't even look at him like that. So you just cool as shit. Macho, am I not cool as shit?
This nigga like crickets.
Hey, Carla, we do the questions asking over here, okay? We ask the questions. We want to know, case specific, have you ever smashed one of your best friends?
Never.
You never got no head from one of your best friends?
Never.
Are they attractive to you?
Nice looking. I just know I just know how they are.
And that
You know
brings
what
a
I
whole
mean?
nother dynamic to the conversation, because if you're my best friend, I know your secrets, I know your dirt, I know your ways. Why the fuck would I subject myself to that shit? You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Well, what if the ways was good, though? That might be, I get it.
Now, and that's what happened with me. That's I'll wait till Carla's done, but I'm gonna talk to you. That's what happened with me, because the ways was good. And that motherfucker.
So, Carla, you on the side of the equation that it is possible for men and women to be just best friends with no fucking
just
or...
best friends. Man, there's so many perks out of just being best friends. Stuff that they wouldn't even do for a chick that they like sleeping with, or dating. Like just the perk of being a chick best friend. Man, you don't have to worry about nothing. And they gonna always have your back.
So you may as well be the main bitch then. That's all I.
Carla, would you ever consider me your best friend?
She said, I ain't gonna cuss on air, macho.
You cool. You a cool dude, Macho. Been knowing you since what? KFC. You cool. You all right with me.
Do y'all know that's almost like somebody saying I love you and the other person saying I appreciate that.
or like you too? Like I love you, like, yeah, you too.
He said, do you consider me a best friend?
No.
People, macho.
No, so and I guess just jokingly with Carla in the context of, because Carla and I, we're friends, right? We've been friends, over 20 years.
Everybody can't be your best friend.
So are we just talking
Whatever
about
that is.
best friends or all friends? Because does the
All
title best friend matter
Best
though?
friends?
That's why I said in
I
the
mean,
beginning.
not
Like,
at
People
this
think
age.
that shit matter though.
Because what is it? So Carla,
I do. I have
Carla,
a
at your age
female
now,
best friend.
Carla, at your age now, do you have male best friends?
My cousins.
No.
That's
We know
bad.
you're
That's
never
bad
gonna be able to
law.
smash. Well, you shouldn't never be able to
Well,
smash
and
your
I can
cousin.
only say that because just to keep it a bean, a lot of my best friends that were males are dead and gone.
Damn, that's fucked up.
So
Damn, and what's the
what I
common
mean?
denominator?
So,
Nigga,
you know what? I'm
damn.
about to go.
damn.
Don't attack our callers. That's why they don't call in.
She said
much.
all her male best friends is dead. Like
don't
they
mean
should be
she
investigating
killed
your
her.
motherfucking ass. You should be on investigation
Not like
Discovery.
discovery.
A black
Yeah,
widow with a
maybe
best
like
friend.
4 or
Shit.
5, yeah.
She
said,
You can't attack our callers, man.
said all.
Nobody is gonna feel safe.
Not one of them
calling
could
in.
call in and vouch for you right now, Carla.
That's
Not one of them. You ain't got
That's
one
why
living.
nobody calls
You ain't
in.
got one. You ain't got one nigga that you call bestie still out here in these streets.
You know what? Y'all have a good night.
Don't
I
go,
had a
Carla.
long day at work.
Don't let macho discourage you.
Wait, don't hang up yet, Carla. Don't hang up, Carla.
No.
We just need to know one.
Yeah.
Not one survived the mean streets of being Carla best friend.
I mean, well, we all grown now, so everybody kind of do their own thing. But for the most part,
Shit.
ones that
Being
I
your best
really
friend
was
deadly,
close
I see.
with,
Nigga watching this podcast tonight, he better
I'm-
quickly.
Nigga, your life might be at stake. You was just asking to be a
asking like you wanted to
No,
be
no,
a
no, no.
best
Let's
friend.
be very
He wanted to be a
clear.
part of the
He want to
elite.
be in the
Let's
club.
be very,
Right, he
very
wants to be a
clear.
best friend.
Let's be very
you want
clear.
to be a best friend?
I posed a question.
You didn't know
and
her
I
record,
said,
nigga, before you asked that question.
I said, would you know what?
For real.
Fuck the
Yeah,
question.
exactly.
This
Exactly.
podcast tonight will not even be available for you on YouTube after we log off. Okay. Y'all gonna be like, damn, I thought they said they had 24 episodes. Only 23 pop up.
I mean, I'm from the east side. Things happen.
Clearly. Well, caller, we
happen.
appreciate you calling in, sharing your truth.
Don't call me no damn caller.
She said, "Don't call me no damn caller, nigga. I'm caller."
Y'all have
Cool
a good night. Bye.
Oh shit.
Bye, Carla.
Dog, so let me
Right.
tell y'all this story. Let me let her hang up now so she can't say shit. So listen, I was like 16, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Carla like 20 at the time. Now, mind you, you know what I'm saying? I'm working at KFC. You know what I mean? A little peanut. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no car, but I had a motherfucking Cherry Red Elite 150. You know what I'm saying? I used to drive that bitch all over the city. You know what I mean? So Carla came in KFC, and now mind you, she came in with scrubs on. You know what I'm saying? Chocolate. You know what I mean? Like big ass titties and shit. Like, so I'm a young dog. You know what I mean? So, long story short, I get the number, and I think I lied to her at first, and I told her I was like, not 16. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't take her long to find out that I was only 16, though. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, we literally like her like her mom stayed like, you know what I'm saying, like in the little apartments and shit, the little townhouses and shit though, over there on the other side of the jail and shit. You know what I mean? Them bitches was brand new, so now you automatically think she got a bag. You know what I'm saying? She in the medical field, she got a bag, and I never popped her, never hit her. Never motherfucking hit her, you know what I'm saying? So I used to say for the longest, like, you owe me some pussy, you know what I'm saying? Just because, like, I maintained the gentleman status, you know what I'm saying? Little young, little peewee, you know what I mean? So that's the joke about, like, if I would be her best friend. We never crossed no lines, we never smashed, you know,
So
shit
what
like
if
that.
she responded to that joke? Seriously, like.
Oh, well, I know she want to smash, like, right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, as
Carla?
2020, why wouldn't she? I'm Rylan granddaddy.
I don't know.
Oh, you think Carla might? No, I think Carla,
You
Carla's
talking
still,
about Carla?
yeah, Carla's still, like, Carla's
She
still.
just said you cool people. She wouldn't call you a close friend, bro.
Oh, no, that means she don't mean she want to smash.
Oh.
Oh, no, she
Carla,
got,
hey, Carla, call back. I got a question.
oh no, she absolutely want to take me down through there. Carla's the one who remember when we first started the podcast, I said somebody called me a sapiosexual? That's who put me hip to that term, Carla. Because the first time, so not, mind you, me and Carla been friends since we was kids. You know what I'm saying? Like teenagers for me.
Carla, he putting you on blast.
So the first time that we really like vibed out and had a conversation
wait a minute.
as adults, like we never talked sex.
Far back in, Carla.
I never mentioned sex. We was just like catching up, and it just turned into like a 2-hour conversation about life. And she put me hip to like nigga, you could really have a bitch gone just off conversation and don't say nothing about sex. So when she called me a sapiosexual, I was like, what the fuck? Like I was offended. And I had to ask Siri, what the fuck is a sapiosexual?
Oh,
and then she put me back into it. You know what I'm saying?
She's back. What's going on, Carla?
Now, see?
Come on, clear it up. Clear it up.
Ain't nothing really to clear up. I ain't tell no lies.
Hold on. Now, Macho,
We
you
was
know it
kids.
didn't quite go like You know it didn't quite go like that. I
mean,
told you,
This why friends.
I didn't say. I didn't
cross
listen.
them
Listen. Listen. At
don't
16
make it
and you was
seem like.
no. Because at 6, I didn't say I didn't try to hit when we was kids. I just said we didn't. We never
I
crossed the
wasn't
line.
a kid. I was a whole grown woman. What are you
Oh
saying?
well. Well. That's why I put the emphasis on like you was. I said I was 16. You was like 20. You know what I'm saying? You was on your grown woman shit. You was, but
Right.
I was just like basically like
kicked it
yeah
one
for
time.
sure. Yeah, but we never
And I
like.
told you, nah, we not going there.
I probably just didn't have no rubber. I probably
Man.
was. I don't think
See,
you
I
told
knew
me
I should have called back in.
I don't think you told me like it was a no. You know what I'm saying? It was one of
I
those.
didn't tell you
It was one of those. I hit the pockets and like, oh shit, I ain't got
So
no.
you said she want to take you down through there right now,
Hey,
right?
Carla.
No. Yeah. I think
You say you still want to take
Look,
it down
I
through
probably would have until he got a whole woman, and I'm a respectful chick. I would never cross those.
there. Macho single.
Wow.
No.
Yeah.
I'm super single. I mean, you know what I mean.
No,
But
you not.
wait, don't tell my callers that. Don't tell my listeners that.
Oh,
Because
you
now I
out
see.
here
And
fronting?
No. Don't tell my listeners
You
that.
not single. Don't do that. Don't be that kind of guy. Don't do that.
Callers, first of all, we're not about to make this about macho. Every fucking podcast can not turn into a macho. Because first of all, Carla, I'm super duper califragilistic expialidocious single than a motherfucker. Underdig what I'm talking
Macho,
about.
don't do that.
So I see Brandy
But
hitting.
are you dating somebody exclusively?
Exactly.
I can't date nobody else right now because she don't give me no time to. Right?
Exactly.
Like dead
So
serious.
you're not single.
What? No. Don't do that, D-Mac.
The
Don't
technical term.
don't be talking what Carla
I'm not
talking.
talking what
I'm
Carla-
super
I'm
single.
talking-
Like I'm
You're
single.
not.
Let's be
you're
very
not.
clear. Randy,
if you-
Deshaun, fuck
If
macho.
you were single,
Randy,
you would have time to date other women.
no, that don't what that
You're not
mean.
even-
Stop. That ain't what that mean, Carla. That don't even make
It
no
do.
sense.
I think you're
You are
using
making-
that time as an excuse because a nigga gonna do what a nigga want to do.
I ain't doing nothing
And
though.
you
That's the
can
whole
make-
thing though. Like
and
I'm,
a nigga can make time to do what he want to do.
and I don't. I
right?
choose not to
So
want to
you
make time
choose
though.
Not to
Yeah, because my
because
time is
you're
already occupied.
Exclusively dating someone else.
My time is occupied. Y'all can put any motherfucking special
It
language
don't have
on
to
it.
be no title.
However,
I'm just saying,
it's not.
exclusive.
We have not established. Like if I
You
want to go on a
think
date
you
tonight,
single.
I will go on a fucking date tonight.
You think you single, but you not. You not, and she know you not.
See, this is the thing with single and not single. See, people, and I'm not suggesting this is you, Macho, but some people tend to act single and want to hold on to that label because to
Right,
say
for what?
otherwise means that they're no longer available. Some people just want to keep their options open.
I mean,
at
call it
this
what you want to
age-
call it. Either I'm single or I'm in a
That's
relationship.
what single is. Keeping
And I'm
your
single.
options open.
Yeah. When my options are open, I just choose to not have.
look,
I just choose to limit my options right now. It's my choice. But I'm single. She's single.
Yeah.
Me and her, and it's funny. Me and her had this conversation. I'm like, if you walked in a bar or walked in somewhere and saw me like on a date, like what would you do? And she said she would expect me to introduce her, like if I, you know what I mean. I'm like, okay, but
Why?
long as you, huh?
You
said
said
what?
she would expect you to introduce her to somebody else you on a date with?
Like me and her was on a date the other day, and I seen somebody else who I knew, and I introduced them. Like, why wouldn't I? Like, if I speak to you, that's rude to me. That's some hoe shit.
Was it another bitch?
Somebody-
It was somebody else that I
you
absolutely
dealing
have
with?
dealt with, huh?
somebody else you was dealing with?
Somebody I've dealt
Like,
with.
what was the need? What was the need to even like?
Because she spoke to me, so like,
Hey.
am I supposed to like? To me, that's fake. Like, if I walk in a place and I
okay.
see somebody I know and I deal with and I don't speak, like that's some whole shit. Like, why wouldn't you speak? Or all of a sudden you would, baby girl, so you don't speak? No. So I spoke. I'm like, hey, what up, E? She like, hey, what up, Marsha? I'm like, hey, how you doing? She like, I'm like, such and such, this each this such and such, and we was sitting there
Was that
eating.
somebody you smashed before or somebody you were currently smashing?
No, I'm only no. Somebody I smashed in the past.
That don't matter.
I guess the
The girl you were with,
don't.
that don't matter. So she's just, she
absolutely.
friend-zoned at this point.
But
right?
I'm talking about the respect level of, like, if I'm out and I see somebody, I'm like, why wouldn't I? So when she said that if she walked in and she saw me talking to somebody, like,
She's
she would.
not saying why wouldn't you? Why is it a requirement for her if she's single and you single?
Oh, I don't know. I would. I mean, so if I walked in and we flipped the script though, right? Because if I walk in and see you and I'm just an asshole like that, like if I walk in and see you vibing with a nigga, I'm probably not gonna walk up to you or even say nothing to you. I might sit on the other side and text you like, yeah, I see you. You know what I mean? Like that's the type of shit I would be
For
on.
what though?
Like, what do you mean? Because again, I'm
Like,
single.
you know, like,
Carla, that's why you
But
Carla,
you're
are you
single,
single?
which means you ain't worried about what you're doing.
I'm not.
I'm
That's why I
not.
just said
As-
I would be an
as-
asshole
so
mode.
as
Like,
opposed to
I don't-
what should he do? What should he do though? Like walk up to her and
So, like,
Don't say
if
nothing.
I
Just
ever-
go on with the reason why you was there.
right.
That's it.
I mean,
Not
just when
text her
y'all
while
been
you're
in
there. Go on with the
situations,
reason why you
yeah.
showed up there.
I mean, that's cool
and
too.
Act like you that nigga that really don't give a fuck and don't
So, I
pretend
mean,
like
I
you
should-
don't because you
I might
texting me
give a
says
quick-
you do. You know
I
what
might give a
mean?
quick head nod or something, but I ain't about to be introducing. For what?
Look,
I'm cool with that too. I mean, again, I don't
Quick
need to be
little head
introduced.
nod, what up? You
Yeah.
acknowledged. All
Yeah,
right,
that's
then
cool.
Keep it moving.
Yeah, and that
That's
can happen
it.
like that because we're two single motherfuckers. Like, I ain't playing with her feelings, she ain't playing with mine. Like, we know what the fuck it is. Now let's be very clear. Let's be very clear because I'm so
Now,
intentional.
does the level of introduction that happens is it based upon them being someone who you slept together or just be a random friend? You know what I mean? Like, because I mean,
Man,
I only make introductions when I feel an introduction is absolutely necessary.
Carla, are you dating? Are you dating, Carla?
Yeah.
well,
You
I
are
guess-
dating.
I guess not an
Yeah.
introduction, but I guess an explanation to your person that you with, to who the fuck.
And
they
if
is
I
and shit.
ran into somebody else that I done dealt with or whatever, man, I'm not doing that. Matter of fact, I don't even want him to just go on over there somewhere. You see I'm out with somebody. I'm not, none of that.
Man, you ain't being realistic.
Who
That's not to me. That's not realistic. You walk in a movie theater and a dude that you did or a restaurant or a bar and the dude that you actively
The
talking
most
to, you see
gonna
him and
get-
y'all
the
not
mo-
going.
The most you. Oh, you mean if I'm talking to two people for real at the same time, or somebody I dealt with?
Now, I mean, are we
Are we
differentiating the
talking
two?
past tense? What are we talking about?
Well, my situation was just that, and y'all told me. So
No,
so
I
it's
was
macho
thinking
rules.
like if it was
If it's somebody I
asked
dealt with-
if it was someone currently you were messing with. You said it was in the past, and I said it doesn't.
But would
matter.
would that change though? Whether somebody I'm currently
It
dealing with,
does
if I
change
walk
it.
in and we speaking, so if I'm currently if I was currently smashing her too, and we both walk in and her and her family sitting there at the dinner table across from us, I'm not supposed to speak or acknowledge, like just sit down. Like to me, that's fake shit. You know what I mean?
I ain't saying
'Cause
be
me as a-
fake, and I'm not saying don't acknowledge, but I'm not gonna feel obligated to make it known
Obligated.
that I see you. And,
Well,
and
it's
she's
no-
not going to make me feel obligated
no way
to
to
make
not.
it known to her.
There's no way to
I
not.
You
throw a
understand?
head
If we
nod
single,
and keep
nigga,
on
we just
moving.
that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna acknowledge you, but I'm not going to engage you. I'm gonna go on
No.
about what I'm doing, where I'm doing it, and this is where I chose to do it. You just so happened to be here. I want y'all to go on to do what you continue to do and
What
didn't
you
expect me
doing?
to be here.
Right.
And that's mature though.
Mm-mm.
That's mature.
And
Like, I'm
then
not
we'll
about to
talk about
disrupt
it
what's
later
going
if
on
we
over
gon'
here,
if
and I
it's
don't
something to
expect
talk
you to
about.
disrupt what's going on over here.
Yeah.
You're if you know what it is and we single, ain't no questions to be asked.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So don't ask me no
Right?
questions. I didn't get asked no questions. Like the ride home wasn't uncomfortable. It wasn't who was that, who was. It's none of that because of the level of communication and respects that's there. You know what I mean? Like
I guess Macho is just speaking on acknowledging a person out of just having manners as opposed to a
I mean,
necessity. of
cordiality
explaining
is convenient. You know what I'm saying? So just be cordial, speak. You understand? But I don't owe nobody her, you,
explanation,
or
yeah.
anybody.
Yeah, it wasn't.
an
It wasn't.
explanation
Yeah.
about what the fuck. Like I'm gonna say hello, but I'm not gonna sit over here, leave you over here, and have a whole ass conversation.
Right.
Conversation,
Yeah. Absolutely.
And
100%.
that's what creates the different dynamic.
Yeah, 100%.
Is what energy you give that interaction.
Facts. Fact. There you go. That part. So
understand what I'm
again,
saying?
my energy
Let me ask
stayed
you
on
this.
who I was with. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like
right.
simple introduction. Hey, and kept it moving. You know what I mean? Like, we
Like
ain't got nothing-
we could be walking at the mall, and I can walk past you. And me and
Yeah,
my
and that
girl
and that
can
and
go
that and that and
dance,
like it.
and I
So
be like, hey, what's
so
up?
again, that's what I'm
And we
talking.
keep
So
going.
in that
I'm not-
context,
I ain't like, what's up? Where you been? How little man? And all
yeah,
that
like we
shit.
passed each
Why
other
my
walking through the
girls
concert,
gone?
like some shit like that at Little Caesars Arena. I hear not.
Yeah,
But I'm talking
yeah.
about you sitting at a fucking you walking Cheetahs. I'm in Cheetahs. Ain't no motherfucking where to walk. We both right there.
Right.
Like,
Well,
come on,
I
that shit
guess
weak, bro. That's
You might have,
crazy
because
shit
I
happened to
remember
me
this
now,
one
like,
dude I
fuck
was kicking it with. I was in Myers with him. It was on a late night, just grabbing something, and it was a guy in there that, whatever. And he walked past me and he spoke, and I'm like, yeah, hey. And I kept on moving, but the guy that I'm with, he like, well, damn, who, like I was supposed to introduce. He was in his field, like he had a. Yeah,
you
I
didn't
see
stop
the-
though. That's my thing though. So
No.
I'm not talking in passing. Cause why would you have to stop him in passing and be like, wait, hey, my dog, this is no. But if we just passing in this, what? But the moment you stop and you having a conversation and that person makes eye contact, like, why wouldn't you introduce? I'm not talking in passing and you head nod and I head nod and that's that. I'm saying if you walk in an establishment, I'm there and you, hey, what up, macho? I'm like, hey, what up, though? And I'm going to introduce you. Like that's some weirdo shit at that point that you don't introduce them. Now she feeling the type of way.
The way
Date or not.
The way you conduct yourself with that other person tells the other person everything.
Yeah, but the moment to me, whether you're conducting
anybody,
the moment you like you stop and have a conversation with a person, or y'all stop and like, hey, you got to introduce that person. Like that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying like trying to be.
What prompts to stop though?
It doesn't. I don't know. I don't know, Carla.
But see, that's the
introduce
thing.
that
You
person
gotta
as
start
somebody-
at the beginning.
Do you have to introduce that person
Why
as somebody
stop?
that you've been with?
No, fuck no. Listen, this is I used to bust her down back in the day. Her arch ain't cold as yours, but such and such. This one I'm with right now. Her arch is motherfucking legit. Like, no, we ain't doing all that. I'm just saying that.
Not
circus.
even to that just
No,
extent,
you don't.
But
I ain't introducing like this my now again. Now
let me tell you, I was in a real life situation not very long ago, where my girl and I or my fiance and I now went to a function where one of my, I won't say exes because we weren't in a real relationship, but she showed up. The moment she crossed the threshold of the door, I told my girl who she was.
Man, listen.
So if there was ever any question about
one just
anything,
like that.
you already know what's up, right? And so, the girl came over, spoke to her, spoke to me. We all took a picture, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no, you ain't pulling me off to the side. It wasn't even like that. It was like she wanted to take a picture of every, she wanted them picture takers, you know what I'm saying? So she taking pictures of everybody. It wasn't even that serious. But
I was at the fucking Universal
Tatiana
Circus.
said that part. What part, Tatiana? She said that part. We need to know what part you talking about. Like, help us understand. I just found y'all, and I'm loving this.
Sharia, what's up?
I was at the Universal
What up,
Circus
Sharia?
back when I was engaged, right? And in comes this
You was
chick.
engaged too. Everybody engaged around this
I was
motherfucker.
back. This is back in 2010.
Oh, because I didn't know none of this
Yeah,
shit.
this is 2010.
You the
I
only
ain't
one
said
that
nowhere
made
near-
it past the
nowhere
engagement.
near.
We break off engagements
We
around
had the
here.
Universal
You might just
Circus.
say, oh, you said your then fiance, or you're engaged now.
I'm gonna need you to pay attention to people.
Because Carla, based on what Carla just said, she making it like you were talking past tense. She said we break off engagements. No, Mac just dropped a motherfucking bomb, and she said my fiance.
Currently, right now.
So currently she's engaged. The news flash.
It ain't no news flash. You late, my nigga. That shit is plastered all over
Congratulations,
all
man.
social-
How? Carla just said congratulations. Neither one of us knew you was engaged.
Carla and Hunter and I are maybe not friends, but
I knew
anybody
that
that's
shit. I
on
seen
my
the whole party
page
and everything.
knows.
A
If
party?
Anybody
You
that
ain't see that
follows
shit?
it wasn't a party. It wasn't a party. It was private. It looked like a party because I
Hell no, I
I
ain't seen. Let me make sure. Hell no, I ain't seen none of this
shit.
shit.
You missed it. It was a whole presentation and you missed it.
What?
See, you don't pay attention. You too busy at work and shit.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
My nigga Mac done jumped off the
Being
motherfucking
dynamite.
porch.
You missed the whole. Jumped off.
Wait, get the fuck out of here.
Jump the broom, maybe.
I missed this shit. I gotta go.
Yeah, but no, I was saying.
Y'all
bro,
have a
chick-
good
I'm
night.
gonna
I'm getting
tag
ready
you
to
in that
let
shit,
you
my
know.
chick.
All right, Carla,
All
we
right,
appreciate you
Carla,
calling in,
thank
my
you.
baby.
All right, bye.
Hey, but dig though. I think. Listen, just going back to it because I know we kind of shifted a little bit, but it was all good. It was great energy.
It's the same content.
It was nice. Regina said it was nice.
chick I was kicking it with in high school came sat right next to us and shit. We had the Universal Circus. Somebody used to smash and shit. Like, what up, though, Mark? And shit. I'm sitting my fucking fiance on this side. This bitch sitting right next to me and shit with her kids.
And what did you do?
How'd you handle it?
Shit, I was just like, yeah, shit, this I know her from high school. And we were just
So your
sitting
girl
there,
wanted to know. She wanted to know where you knew her from.
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's different though. I'm just talking about volunteering versus now. She asked like, but again, what was the energy like for you to eat? Cause I don't know, bro. Like I don't even want to know, bro. Like I don't. Like I me personally, but like.
That wasn't, of course, I ain't nothing that I set up and shit.
Yeah. Cause I just think like when
I mean, that was just mighty convenient, though.
That was
Both
crazy.
your hoes.
But
Well, see,
I
now-
hadn't even seen her. This is a chick from the marching
as big
band
as
and
the
shit.
circus is, all
Man,
them seats.
Man,
and it
that's
just
what the fuck,
happened.
man. That
Mark, dog.
I didn't,
bro.
man.
No,
What?
nothing.
I didn't do shit, man. Sat
They
right
could have
next
been
to
all
her.
the way on the other side of the goddamn stadium or wherever the fuck it was.
We was at the Universal, where it was like right, what is it? What they used to have the shit down there by Shane Park and shit, the Universal Circus when they come here. Big ass dome and shit. She sat right next to us, like, what the fuck?
Man, I'm sorry, man. I just don't.
Macho,
I don't.
Carla said everybody on here say you're not single, Macho.
I can't see none of what. I can't see no comments though.
We not gonna keep attacking.
Why can't
my
I see no
co-host.
comments? You see the comments?
I see him.
It was nice, y'all. East or West.
If
you're
Macho
not
say he's
bro.
single, he's single.
Brandy
If
said-
she accept
Brandy
he's
said you're
single,
not- oh, you're not single, bro. Question mark.
I don't know.
If you single, I'm single. Ty said if you
Next,
single, I'm
I'm
single.
gonna tell you by
Damn.
by
I don't
Christmas,
see none
Macho
of
gonna
them.
be in
Swipe
matching
your shit
pajamas.
right and then swipe it left. Sometimes you gotta refresh the comments. and
Swipe
shit.
right.
Well, yeah, just swipe it to the left or right.
Macho
whichever
gonna
one.
be in matching pajamas by Christmas. Quit playing with him out here in these streets.
She said, "If you single, I'm single." Todd,
Those
you
are-
a whole fucking
those
married
are
nigga. What are you
old, bro.
talking about?
That was
Damn.
like 40
So that's
minutes
what she.
ago.
I guess she trying to say. that
Oh,
you in
okay.
that
Now
tight
this
of a
shit. Okay,
relationship.
now this. No, I only see you east or west. She said, "I love. It's time." Everyone on here said you not single, Macho. Man, I don't give a fuck what everybody on. Don't nobody even on this motherfucking. Like, who on this motherfucker know me?
I would hope some of these motherfuckers that's following you and popping on here.
No, Brandy know me, but Brandy don't know if I'm single or not.
All right, so check it, Macho. What's your final thought, bro?
My final thought is I'm motherfucking single.
My final thought is I ain't. Goddamn it.
Oh yeah, you holding gays out here in these streets. Man, now y'all gonna see, man, this about to be, bro. Man, y'all chasing my hoes away, bro. Like, now my DM ain't about to be lit. Now motherfucker gonna think I'm lying and playing games. Hey man, listen, man.
I don't know.
Listen, I'm bringing my mom on the podcast next week, bro. My mama gonna tell you. I love too. It's definitely time. It's a vibe. Listen. Let's be very clear. If a single nigga that's dating can't talk to no new chicks, then that's me.
You can't talk to no new chicks?
Yeah, I can't. I ain't looking. I
Say,
can't.
nigga, you ain't single.
I can't. I'm D-Mac. I'm single. I just don't. I can't have no new friends. Cause she ain't.
Who said you can't have no new friends?
Shit.
If she said it and you abiding by it, my nigga,
She ain't say it. I just know
Or
I can't
if
have no
you-
new friends.
But see, if you know that based on the vibe you get from her,
She-
however it works, whatever the equation is, the answer
Carly, you
is
about
the
to have people
same.
thinking you be in my DM, bro.
Whatever the question is, the answer is going to be the same. The answer is, I can't have no new friends. And you can't have no new friends either because you know she gonna nut up.
I can
she done
have.
told you
I can
you
have.
can't.
I can
No,
have.
you can't just keep saying contradictory statements, bro.
I choose not to though. I can have.
And you choose not to because you don't want to be single. You want this bitch. Just say
Wait,
it on
don't
air.
call her no bitch, bro.
Oh, that nigga like her,
You know
my
what I'm saying?
nigga.
We done talked about this before, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, this nigga can call y'all mugs,
You know what I'm
bitches,
saying?
whatever the fuck else, but I can't call this.
No, if I can't
No,
call Miss Jackson,
Macho
if I can't
is-
call Miss Jackson,
check this out for everybody on
My
Mac
nigga
and
Macho,
Macho.
dog.
Excuse my truth, the nigga ain't single. He defending a bitch. She's not a bitch.
Thanks.
He's defending the woman he's dating exclusively, and he can't have no new friends with, but he's single. So it's cool.
ladies, the DM is open. You know what I'm saying? That's my final
Don't do
thought.
that. I'm a Carla. Don't do that shit. Because now you fake funking. You pump faking, bro. You pump faking. If you like that bitch,
City
you
boys,
like
we
her.
up. City boys, we up. You know what I'm saying?
See, Eastside niggas ain't supposed to say love no bitch.
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.